Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reid and welcome to Read All About It, where beauty and confidence has nothing to do with age, gender, or size. Before you go any further, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn your post notification on, and let me know how you're feeling down below. Now, as you can see by the title, I'm not sure if it's going to be Tea Tuesday or Talk About It Thursday. I have a poll going on right now on my page to let me know what I should name these Get Ready With Me. But I'm excited. Today I'll be talking about my college experience, just a little bit of information about my 4 years and how it went for me and things that you may encounter. You can let me know how you feel about it. And I'm excited to get into this video. I love that I'm adding this segment to my channel because I was only going to post Friday and Saturday, but now I'll be posting on either Tuesday or Thursday depending on the name of the segment. And I'm excited. I want to get more content out to you guys. I told you in my first video, which I'll link down below, that I'm not playing. Like, YouTube is something that I always wanted to do and something that I plan to be consistent in. So I want to keep adding new things to my page to keep you guys entertained and to get my life out there the way I want it to come across. And I'm just super excited. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the video, if you like what you're seeing so far, and leave suggestions down below. So for those of you who don't know, I graduated from Delaware State University. I do have a bachelor's degree in social work, and it wasn't the easiest journey, and this is why I wanted to share this, because maybe it's somebody that don't have a role model or somebody that graduated college that can give them the real rundown, and I'm here to give my experience, so maybe it'll help you. Delaware State University was not like my first choice at all. I actually wanted to go to Atlanta. Don't ask me why I wanted to go to Atlanta. I just saw Drumline. It was lit, and I just felt that Atlanta is where I wanted to go. Like, I was basing my college career off of fucking Drumline. Oh my god. The only thing that stopped me from going to Atlanta was that the schools, they weren't really offering money. Like, I got accepted to Clark and I got accepted to Spelman. Spelman was my first choice, and they was offering me all loans, no scholarships, no nothing. So I'm from Philly. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before on my channel, but I'm from Philly, so Delaware wasn't that far from me. So I actually got to visit DSU, and I liked it. I think it's called like Welcome Days or whatever like that. I went to one and I actually had fun. I liked the atmosphere. I liked the people I had met. So I'm just like, and they gave me the most money at the time. So I was just like, okay, DSU is what it's going to be. Like, that's where I'm going to go. So my freshman year, I graduated high school 2013. I came to college 2013, so I didn't take a break. I just went straight into school. My freshman year, it wasn't the greatest. Like, not because the school wasn't fun or whatever the case may be. I was a loner. Like, if I could change something about school or whatever like that, I would change the fact that I really didn't interact with people. Like, the girls in my hall, I really didn't even know them. Like, there's some people that we graduated together and they still was like, damn, like, we friends now, when they was just finding out I lived in the hall I lived in my freshman year, because I was to myself. Like, I really wasn't out like that. And then my roommate at the time, she's still like one of my closest friends now, and her boyfriend at the time went here, so she wasn't even really around like that. Like, when I went to like a party or actually did something on campus, it's because of my roommate. Like, she got me out, she got me, like, you know, talking to people in our hall and stuff like that. Like, girl, what? I was in my room. I watched so much TV. Like, I started to watch Army Wives. I watched that whole show. I watched, and it was like 6 seasons, 20 episodes. I watched Prison Break. Like, I just watched Netflix all day, every day. If I wasn't in class, I was in my bed watching Netflix. Like, I really didn't I really didn't, I guess, appreciate the experience my freshman year. I ain't even going Florida. I ain't even going Cat. So my freshman year was like, but it was ass. So my spring semester of my freshman year, I wanted to be an RA because at the time, like, my account kept going on hold and stuff because my mom was still paying out of pocket for me to go to school. And it was just too much, you know, like, it was a struggle because my mom, she still had to maintain her household, herself, everybody else, the bills, and it's just like, here I am in school. Now I feel like a burden at this point. Because, like, if my shit keep going on hold, that means my mom is probably not having the funds to pay for the payment plan. That shit was high as hell. And it's just like, I don't know. It was just like, I felt like a burden. So I'm like, I'm going to be an RA because RAs get free housing. And it's like, everybody applies to be a RA because they hear about free housing. I don't give a damn who you are, what you want to do in life. Like, that's the incentive that everybody cares about. So it's just like, I tried to be a RA, didn't get the job at all. So now I'm going into my sophomore year of college, not knowing if I'm gonna be able to finish because I was banking on this job, didn't get the job. So it's like, now what am I gonna do? Like, you know, my mom ain't said, oh, you can't go back to school or whatever, but it was something I was considering because I felt like I didn't have a job. I couldn't help pay the payment plan. I couldn't help make the payments that they were requiring because I had no damn job. Like, I was broke. What the fuck I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna pay $4,000 a semester? So I went through my sophomore fall semester with a roommate I couldn't fucking stand at all. Like, that was probably like my worst roommate experience. Like, we were just completely opposite. I don't know who the fuck put us together, but they needed to be fired. Like, we was nothing alike. She was mixy. Like I told you, I'm coming off my freshman year. So it's still the same thing of me not knowing people, meeting people, or whatever. But it was like, now I started to come out my room more because I liked my RA, which is resident assistant. I don't know if I said that. And then I liked my SRA, senior resident assistant. A senior resident assistant is basically like the supervisor under the resident director. The SRA does the scheduling, she does the mediation, or he does the mediation between the RAs, whole building meetings, stuff like that. And I actually liked them, you know, so I was coming out and talking to my RAs and stuff like that. But other than that, my room was my comfort place, and then it became an uncomfortable place because my roommate would just have people in and out. Like, it was just terrible. So I'm like, you know what, one, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this year off because I don't know if we could afford it. And then on top of that, while I'm here, I don't even like where I fucking live because I can't stand my fucking roomie. So I'm like, boom, let me try again. Tried again, going to my spring semester of my sophomore year, didn't get the job. I'm like, what the fuck? So during winter break, I actually got a call from a resident director in a freshman hall, and she was just like, you know, this Shanice Reid, we still have your application on file. I know if you're not on campus right now, we can do an over the phone interview or whatever because someone had left. So I'm like, yeah. So this time I didn't tell my family that I was applying because, like, the fuck, I already got told no 2 times. I'm not about to keep trying out for the same job for y'all to fucking tell me no. And I'm not going to keep telling my family I couldn't come through and get the fucking job. So long story short, I did the over the phone interview and I ended up getting the job. So my mom was on vacation at the time. This was Christmas that I filmed though. So I called my mom and I told her she was on vacation in Jamaica, and we just was on the phone bawling, because when I tell you, I really didn't know if I was going to be able to finish school, not because I didn't want to, or not because I couldn't keep up with my academics, but because money, it was expensive, and I was out of state. So it's just like, it was a lot. So now I'm going back to school for my sophomore spring semester as an RA, right? So now I get rid of one bad apple, get rid of my old roommate or whatever, to become an RA and get another roommate that I didn't fuck with. Like, RAs are supposed to get their own room or whatever like that, but because they had an apartment as RAs, so it was two of them, you know, one room gonna be decked the fuck out. It had a walk-in closet, the bathroom, like that shit was lit. And then it was just another side that was just a room, and it's just like, you coming into it, so you already know the good room is going, the staff is already built, they already have their connection, so now you just like the new person, like an outsider coming in or whatever. So it's just like, I came in, and you know, the guys were welcoming, some of the girls was welcoming, but I just did not like one girl. I didn't like three people. One girl, I didn't like my roommate, and I didn't like my SRA. Like, my SRA was rude as hell. She just like seemed like she always had an attitude, and I was just like, you know the fuck what? And then like my roommate, she just thought because she had the good room with the fucking you know, with like the bathroom and the closet and all that, like we was just on her type time. And I'm just like, sis, like, yeah, you got this good ass room, but we still roommates at the end of the day. Like, you think that I'm about to go use the fucking bathroom in the hallway with 23 high school, well, fresh out of high school females, because you want to tell me, oh, I'm asleep, oh, I'm not opening the door, lock your door and shit. Like, girl, this is my fucking bathroom too, for real. So I was just fucking over it. Like, yo, I couldn't catch a break. Like, we had to have a mediation with the SRA and everything, but like I told y'all, the SRA was just like, y'all need to figure it out. Like, she just was so nonchalant and just didn't care. And I'm like, yo, this can't be fucking life. Like, we had to sit down with the RD and everything, because it was just like, my SRA just told us to get it together. But like, girl, clearly we can't get it together if we gotta do a fucking mediation. Like, so what do you expect us to do on our own? And it was just like, oh my God. So like, long story short, me and my roommate in SRA, those are like the closest friends that I have now. And it's just like, that just shows you, like, you never know. Like, you'll think, oh, I don't like this person, or this is the type of people I fuck with, but you really just gotta get to know people, and you do have to give them a chance. Like, you can't prejudge people, you know? Like, if you don't want to meet people, or if you don't want to build relationships, don't say it's because of that person if you didn't get a chance to know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say, I don't fuck with this bitch. You never even tried to hold a conversation with her. And I feel like that was like something I learned during those experiences, because it's just like, when I came to college, honestly, a friend, like, girl, they'll just say anything. Like, I just did not want friends. Like I always said, I'm coming to college to get a degree. Like, I don't need friends. I don't want to meet people. I don't want to talk to people. Like, I just thought I had it all figured out, how I didn't want to meet nobody, and I was coming to college to fucking get my education and not to meet people. And it's just like, you can't have that type of like attitude coming to college, because college honestly is all about networking, who you know, people you know, like relationships you're trying to build. Like, you want to meet some of your best friends in college, like you really are. And it's just like, you don't want to rob yourself of that experience by already having this attitude of, oh, I'm not going to meet people, I'm going to be by myself, this, that, and the third. And like, becoming an RA was like the best thing I could have done, because I met so many people and they got me out of my comfort zone. Because now I'm an RA, so I gotta hold building meetings, I gotta hold mediations, like people are coming to me. Like, I had a responsibility now, like to the university, to the people, to the department, to myself. Like, now I wasn't just a student anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really a leadership position. And I think people sleep on the fact that your RA is like the first people that you encounter when you come to college. They help you move in, they checking you in. Like, those are your first people that you're going to meet. And it's just like, don't sleep on the resident assistant position. But nonetheless, after I gave them, you know, a chance or whatever, and me and my roommate at the time got through our differences, and I actually got to know my SRA, I love them, and those are like my best friends. And it's just like, college really gave me some great friends. My junior year was my hardest year. Like, I wanted to drop out so bad, because it was just so hard. Like, I got into my core classes for my major, so it was a lot of research, a lot of papers. It was just a lot. And then on top of that, I was trying to join an organization, become more sociable, join different type of organizations. So, and now in my junior year, I'm an SRA. My friend got me a job at Fashion and Figure, which is a plus size store in the mall. So now I'm a SRA, a seasonal stylist at the store. Now I work for, what was it? I think it was like University College at the time. It was like a summer bridge program, which was basically like a peer mentor, peer counselor to incoming freshmen, which was basically just a RA job, just for a different, you know, program or whatever like that. So it was just like, I was doing all that, and I was working for the counseling department. I was a Sarah member for the counseling department, which is a sexual assault response advocate. So we did workshops and stuff like that for sexual assault. And it was like, I went from being a fucking loner and not knowing people and not wanting to know people, to everything I do involved other people. Like, I was doing so much, and like I said, I was still trying to join a certain organization. So it was just so much. And then when I didn't get into the organization I was trying to join, I was depressed. Like, I honestly was so depressed. And it was just like that, on top of working so many jobs, and on top of freaking like being a student. It was just so much, and it was just like, I was over it. So it'd be like, nobody and me, let's go to a happy hour. Like, in my senior year, you know, shit started to die down for me. Like, school became easier, because like I said, my junior year is when I did like all my core classes and stuff like that. So it became easier for me. And on top of that, I was just trying to graduate. Like, it would just be me and my friends. We would hang out, see them when I see them, and after that, like, bitch, I'm trying to graduate. And the opportunity came around for me to try to join the organization that I was trying to join again, and it worked out for me. So that's really like what took my time my senior year. Like, I always wanted to join a sorority, and to have the opportunity right before I graduate, I I was just so grateful because the way it just came about, and God gave me this second chance to try again. Boy, listen, I was the fuck focused. So once I started to join this organization, I had to leave my job at the mall because, bitch, I was busy. Like, bitch, I'm sorry, I can't be helping y'all find no fucking clothes and putting back the shit y'all don't want. Like, I can't. And then on top of that, I'm still a peer mentor and an RA. Like, girl, no, I'm sorry, I love y'all, and I'll be back once I do what I gotta do. And it was just like a lot. But I can say I feel like my sophomore year was my turning point for me, because I became an RA. I got to meet different people, encounter different people, and it's just like, if you take anything from that, yo, live life to the fullest. Like, for real, these are moments you don't get back. Like, I will never be an undergrad again. I will never be an undergrad again. Like, that shit is mind-boggling to me. Like, I would never get to do this over. And it's just like, yo, imagine if I was living my best life my freshman year, how shit probably could have been, you know? And it's like, I don't know if I had said this already, but I wanted to drop the fuck out my freshman year. Like, before, you know, the financial issues started kicking in or whatever. Girl, I wanted to go home. Like, I'm the youngest of my mom kids. I'm her youngest child. And it's like, I've always been so sheltered, and some people would say spoiled, but I always only knew my older brother, my sisters, and my mom. Period. Like, it was just always us, and I was always up under them. Like, so me just going away by myself, it was a scary ass feeling. It was a scary experience. Like, when my mom and my brother dropped me off, me and my mom was crying, okay, in that room when she was leaving me. And when she left, I cried for days. And I was in the room by myself because, like I said, my roommate, her boyfriend was there. So the bitch was gone from the first day. So I'm really just soaking in my fucking tears in my room. Like, I would call my sister, like, I want to go home. Like, can y'all come get me? Like, I don't want to be here. Like, girl, I was sad as fuck. I was sad. Like, and it's just like, if I had friends, like, if I put myself out there to actually meet people and build relationships, I wouldn't have had a miserable fucking freshman year like how I did. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like once you know, be by yourself and not give people the opportunity or the chance, you really robbing yourself of the experience. Because at the end of the day, you want to be the one miserable and by your fucking self. And it's just like, who wants to do that? Like, no. So my sophomore year and becoming an RA, that was probably like the best thing that happened to me. Because I promise you, if I didn't become an RA, I would have been in my feelings, being by myself, because I wasn't forced to talk to people, you know. Being an RA, you forced to talk to people whether you want to the fuck or not. You gotta have staff meetings, you gotta have building meetings, you gotta have wing meetings, you gotta do shit in collaboration with other people because you gotta have programs. Like, that shit force you to talk. Like, you gotta do desk duty, you gotta answer the phone, like, you gotta do a bunch of shit. So it's just like, being an RA is what helped me with my social skills. And then I met residents that are now like blood to me, like my little sisters. And it's just like, even in the same thing with being a peer mentor, like, you with them from the beginning. That transition, yo, is no joke. When you are so used to being home and being around your family and all that shit, like, yeah, some people like, oh, I can't wait to go to college because I'm grown. But that wasn't me. That wasn't the fuck me, bitch. I wanted to stay the fuck home. So, like, I know how hard it is for that transition, and I love that coming to college gave me positions to where I could help people that was like me. Like, that didn't want to fucking leave their room, that didn't want to leave home, that are depressed. That depression is the fuck real, okay? I was depressed. I wanted to come the fuck home. And it's just like, I like that I was able to touch so many people. Yo, like, when I say people really loved me, like, they loved me. And it was because I encountered them first. Like, I was their first fucking friend here. You know what I'm saying? And I love that feeling because, like, people didn't really reach out to me when I was a freshman. Like, I didn't even know who the fuck my RAs was. Like, I knew one RA because she lived on my wing, but other than that, I didn't know the other RAs. And I stayed in my room, yeah, but they also didn't try to get to know me either. So it was just like, okay, bitch, then I'll just be by myself, you know? And that wasn't a problem for me. But I got the opportunity to be what I was looking for to other people, and I loved it. So college was just, yo, you learn so much about yourself, your patience, your buttons. Like, you learn all that shit here. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, with my classmates, yo, they was like my best fucking, yo. When I say, listen, baby, if you pass, we all passing, bitch. Listen, no man left the fuck behind, okay? We was like holding each other down, like, yo. Oh my God. And then my professors, they was so amazing. Like, you know, not all professors are the same, but I can honestly say my professors, they actually gave a fuck about us and they cared about us. And like, even when I graduated May 13th, 2017, and May 22nd, 2017, I was working for the state of Delaware because my professor sent my resume. I'm like, you know, I need you to help me find a job, this, that, and the third. Yeah, so my professor, I told him, like, you know, I need you to help me find a job, this, that, and the third. He sends my resume to the director of the state. And when I say I was working for the state, I didn't even do a fucking application. I just got an email like, hey, we received your resume from XYZ. Are you interested in this, that, and the third? Bitch, yes. I went in for the interview, got the job, and I had a job before I graduated school. Like, so when I say them connections are important, they are important, and you don't want to miss your blessings, honestly. Like, you don't want to miss the people that are supposed to enter your life, because at the end of the day, God already got y'all on the path. And if you just trying to go out your way to be a loner or to be by yourself, or not even go out your way, if you are, and that's just the type of person you are, you're going to need human relationships. Like, it's no way to do everything on your own. It's just impossible. So it's just like, it is difficult for people to like want to know people. And it's just like, even if you the outgoing type, man, bring your friends with you. Like, help them get out of that. Because at the end of the day, no, you don't gotta be Joe with everybody. You don't gotta be friends with everybody. But at the end of the day, you don't never know when somebody can help you the fuck out. You just don't. Just like the job I got now. I got it because I was an RA. People know my work ethic. They know how I am. They know how I am as a person. They know how I deal with people. They know how I handle situations. Like, I've given people the opportunity to experience me, and that's just the best decision I could have ever made. Because now they know how I am. Like, how would they know I'm really the shit if I don't allow them into my life? You get what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna know I'm the fucking truth if I don't communicate with the people. And now I'm trying to get my master's, which I haven't started school yet. And I'm scared. Like, it's 2019. I graduated 2017. Like, do I remember how to be a fucking student? Like, do I remember how to do a research paper? Like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But it gotta get done, because ultimately I want to open my own practice, and I want to help women. I want to help all type of women. Homeless women, single mothers, rape victims, drug addicts. Like, I feel like the head of the household is always gonna be a woman. I'm sorry. Like, the woman is who hold it the fuck down. Like, bitch, if I don't cook, you don't eat. Period. Like, the women hold it down, and it's just like, I want to make sure we good. Like, it's a trickle down effect. If the mom ain't good, it just goes downhill. Like, if the mom ain't sending out the love that the child need, if the mom ain't doing something providing, I feel like it just always goes downhill. And it's like, I want to make sure we good, because not everybody discuss mental health. And, you know, niggas just wait for it when it's too late to say, damn, I need help. And like, I'm the liaison. I'm putting myself the fuck out there. You need the help, I'm here, sis. You ain't even gotta tell me. You feel me? I peep the vibes. And it's just like, I always just wanted to help people. And then my mom is just an amazing person. Like, man, it was days I ain't even see my mom because she worked 2 jobs. She left one to go to her other one. And it's just like, man, it's just something about a strong woman that's dangerous in this world. Yeah, I just want to make sure we good. So, yeah. My college journey was amazing. Started off a little rocky, but all in all, it taught me about myself. It taught me about my likes, my dislikes, what I want to do, how I want to do it. Like, my freshman year I came in, bitch, I was nursing. And like I said, I graduated with my BSW, so that tells you something ain't go right along the way. If I started in fucking pre-nursing and the bitch graduated in social work, something ain't right. You learn yourself. You learn your likes. You learn your dislikes. You learn what you want to do. You learn how you want to touch the world. And it's truly a blessing. I ain't saying everybody gotta go to college. College ain't for everybody. But if you do decide that this is what you want to do, milk it while you here, man. Don't make it a, oh, I'm only here so I can get more money. Milk it while you can. I'm doing my lashes, and then I'm gonna come back with the finished look. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I liked this type of video. Let me know if you like it. Let me know some other topics you would want to hear. I apologize if it seems all over the place when it's my first sit down talk video. Get ready with me. And on top of that, I'm squeezing in 4 years of life in under, I don't know, like 30 minutes, however long this video is going to be. So it was a lot, but I hope you guys gathered something from this. The main points was live your life to the fullest. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid to step out and be on your own. Be your own person, and you'll succeed in anything you put your mind to. Just know what you want to do, and when you know who you are and you find yourself, you can do everything. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and comment down below. Let me some more ideas you would like to see or like to hear me talk about on my Get Ready With Me. And thank you for watching.